What's up YouTube? It's your favorite IE SoCal realtor, Ray Gonzales. And today we're checking out Vinova. This is gonna be the latest new construction community built by Lennar in Rancho Cucamonga. They just opened last weekend, so you're gonna be one of the first ones to see what this new construction community has in store. So let's go check it out. All right, you guys, so Vinova here by Lennar. You're gonna see we got some activity here. People are already checking these out. Those two over there are the Canyons, and then these are the Veranda collection. So we're gonna check out the Veranda first. These ones are gonna be single story, and then obviously you can tell that those are over there 2-story. But you guys, Rancho Cucamonga, you're gonna see, obviously they got this little embankment here, so you can't see the rest of the construction. But this is gonna be a large neighborhood, you guys, 166 homes. Over there, across the way over there, you're gonna see that little construction office trailer. That's gonna be Toll Brothers. This is called Holland Park, this street right here that goes north and south. And so that's what's gonna split the two communities. That's gonna be Toll Brothers over there. Those are gonna be bigger homes. And then this, on this side, up this road, and then to the left, westward, will be the Lennar properties. But let's check out our first property of the day. Impressive entrance here to residence number 2. This is 2,700 square feet. And down there is obviously gonna be the main bulk of your living space. But off to the left here, you have your own little kind of hallway that leads to some bedrooms here. Let's check out bedroom number 1. Good sized bedroom here, you guys, ample space. This is what we're talking about. And one thing about this community is that every home is either gonna have a mountain view or a vista view of the valley. So awesome opportunity here. And then right here, we got our walk-in closet. So this is gonna be a good bedroom for one of your kids. I mean, soaring ceilings. We'll get to the ceilings later, but awesome bedroom, great start. Not entirely sure who that golfer is. Kind of looks like my cousin Travis almost. Travis doesn't have that long of hair though. Shout out to Travis. And then adjacent to that, we have bedroom number 2 with a twist. This bedroom is a great opportunity. I don't need to tell you why. We'll check out the bathroom in a second. Big spaces in these first 2 bedrooms. They got a picture of Red Sox legend Mookie Betts. And then over here, we got a picture of him in blue. So they got him covered of all his careers. And they got a picture of Cal Raleigh too. So if you're a baseball fan, you might like this staging. That's not the point though. This is a giant bedroom on the first floor. And then you have your own private bathroom with this floor plan too, with a walk-in closet. So you guys, Lennar is coming out swinging, coming out the blocks hot. And those are soaring ceilings, you guys. So the tall ceilings is just gonna make it that much better. You know, I've mentioned it before on the channel. Down the hall, we're gonna see bedroom number 3. Now, bedroom number 3 is gonna be a little smaller than the first 2 bedrooms we just saw. It's not gonna have its own bathroom and it's not gonna have a walk-in closet, but this is still a deep closet for a wall closet. You guys, I'm impressed with what we're seeing so far here at Vinova by Lennar and Rancho Cucamonga, you guys. So you guys gotta come check these out. Across the hall from bedroom number 3, we're gonna have our hallway bath fit with dual vanities, and you're gonna have your own privacy quarters here for the toilet and the shower. And you guys, very impressive here. You got the 2 sinks, but don't forget, this bedroom has its own bathroom as well. So sinks for everybody. Great quarters there for the bedrooms. And then across the hall here is where you're gonna have your little mudroom. That's where you're gonna have your garage. They have it locked right now as they normally do in new construction communities. And then here's gonna be your laundry, right? So good sized laundry room here. Again, this is all you need it for. No more, no less. Great space. Down the hall now, approaching the main living space, we're gonna have a coat closet. Very nice there. And then you're gonna have your powder room. Standard powder room here, toilet, and then vanity for a sink. Nice little powder room there with the storage nook. You guys, we've already seen 3 bathrooms and 3 bedrooms before we even saw the living space. Until now, let's check this guy out. gosh. You guys, this is a single story home, open concept right here. Now, I gotta point out, you're gonna see the shiplap and all that on the ceilings and on the walls. You guys, that is just staged. But I will say, if you got a long wall like this in your living room, this is the perfect thing to do. You got storage for days. Not a lot of people have like DVDs and movies these days, but you guys, who's gonna scoff at extra storage? And not only that, if you were to get like any kind of quartzite or any kind of like countertop kind of material here, it'd look really good. But you guys, this entire space is just massive. Let's start in the kitchen. Sub-Zero appliance here. This is premier in-home cooking appliances. Even though you don't cook in here, it's still above the entry level of your appliances. You got your wall microwave, and then you have an 8-burner stovetop here, you guys. Wolf as well. The amount of space this is, you guys can cook for the entire family on here at the same time. You can cook your sides and your entrees. And then, you guys, we have the breathtaking kitchen island here with the center sink. Great size. You got your dishwasher here in the island. Kind of a nice little twist. And then over here, you guys, you have your pantry and your little dry nook over here. So you guys, this is kind of an extended pantry. You do have a pretty large pantry here as well, but because of this open space, wine fridge, you can rig this up however you like, but it's definitely usable space. You can put a door here to make a much bigger pantry, but pantry space over there does not lack. And then you guys, you're gonna see along the wall as well, they have the wall-to-wall cabinetry. You don't realize how nice that is until you see it in person, until you have it yourself. And then you have your little dining nook here. So this table, good sized table. This is probably as big as I would go. This is a table seat for 8, but very, very impressive space. All right, you guys, you know what's coming up next. We're gonna measure the ceilings. These ceilings, I have a feeling, are gonna be a little bit higher than what we're used to seeing. 2,700 square feet, single story, North Rancho. We're above Wilson right here. If you're from the IE or you're from Rancho at all, you've definitely seen this plot of land that this neighborhood's being built on, and you've always thought to yourself when it was gonna be built on. The time is now. So we're gonna come see how high these ceilings are. 9'10", 9'10". That's almost 10 feet. That's a lot of ceiling. Great living space. Now we're gonna check out the primary bedroom. Great primary bedroom here. You're gonna see it has its own access to outdoors. Now, these lots are gonna vary. They're gonna be varied from 7,000 to 19,000 square feet. They're locked, so we can't go out there, but that's wild that in the model, they have a pool staged. Now, that's probably only a couple feet deep, but you don't see that very often. And then you have a nice little area right here for a patio, maybe a barbecue, outdoor kitchen if you wanted to. But great space here in the primary bedroom. Remember, everything is staged, so your house isn't gonna come with that kind of design on the ceiling, but it gives good inspiration for what you can do. Now, off the primary suite, we have our primary bathroom, you guys. This primary bathroom is so ideal. You're gonna have separated sinks with a little nook in the middle, a little vanity in the middle to where you can get ready. And then you have your giant soaking tub with your magnificent shower to the ceiling, my goodness. And then of course you got your walk-in closet as well. So you guys, this is such an impressive start to Vinova here in North Rancho. These ones are gonna fly, you guys. They've already sold 5 of them on the first weekend. They opened up last weekend for the first time. So if you're interested, let's come check these out. Call me, text me, let's get you in. Moving on down to Residence 3. So remember guys, in the Veranda collection, there are 4 floor plans, but we only see 3 of them today. So this is gonna be Residence number 3. This one's gonna be 2,900 square feet. Such an impressive entrance. We'll see everything over here in a little bit. But off to the left, when you walk in, you're gonna have a little mudroom similar to the last floor model that we just saw. And then you're gonna have your garage. So your garage, you guys, this is a good opportunity to come check this out. Make sure you don't miss that step. That is pretty deep and I almost missed it and sprained my ankle. So you guys, let's cover solar real quick. So you guys, solar has an option to be purchased or leased, like in normal new builds, is gonna be about $32,000 approximately, depending upon your home site, to purchase, or 250 bucks a month if you choose to lease it. So obviously that'll be up to you whenever you come and purchase these homes. But great garage space here, 2-car garage. You guys remember, the garages won't come finished. You'll get the drywall and all that, everything will be clean that way, but you won't have the epoxy, so yours is gonna just be concrete. And then when you come on in here, you have your little mud room to take off your shoes or whatever, and good space here. And then we have the rest of our living area. This is such an awesome dining room table. It's not often that you get introduced to a house with a circular dining room table, but I'm digging it. This is a big table, have it staged here set for 7. And then, man, this is just so much you could do here. This could also just be a little like, just a sitting area. That's common as well. Before we see the living space though, there's a hallway here that we have to come check out. So you're gonna have your powder room here. It's pretty common in these new builds, if you've seen any of my other videos, that powder rooms are gonna be the bathrooms for your guests. And then down this hallway, it leads to this hallway where we have our little den area. This is an awesome den area. You're gonna see here, they have an awesome montage of the city and North Etiwanda Preserve. That is not far from here. That is the community that we're in right now. And pretty cool that they have this. Victoria Gardens. So if you guys move here, if you guys are looking to buy in Rancho, this is pretty much a good depiction of what you're buying. So it's a beautiful city. And yeah, this room right here can definitely be a bedroom, a flex bedroom if you need it. This is a 4-bedroom floor plan, but this could be bedroom number 5. Down the hall here, we're gonna have our hallway bathroom, dual vanity, toilet, standing shower. Pretty standard, but very useful and we love it. Across the hall from there, we're gonna see our laundry space. I really like that Lennar has built these simple laundry rooms. You don't want a lot of your square footage to just be laundry room. Next to the laundry room, we're gonna have our first bedroom of the floor plan, and it's a good sized bedroom as well. You guys, almost 10-foot ceilings, and these bedrooms feel a lot bigger with it. The walk-in closet as well is a nice touch for the standard bedrooms. Your kids are gonna love that, and you're gonna love making sure that they keep it clean. Adjacent to bedroom number 1, we're gonna have bedroom number 2, similar to the last model we saw. It's gonna have its own bathroom as well, you guys. So that's super nice. You're gonna have your own little primary suite, little junior suite, if you will, because this is not the primary. Walk-in closet. This is almost like multi-gen living, you guys, because you can have mom and dad, grandma, grandpa, whoever, another family living with you, and they're gonna have their own space. They're gonna have enough space for closet, and they're gonna have their own bathroom. And you guys, that's just an awesome, smart idea. And it's something that in these luxury communities is becoming more and more common. Great space here. Before we get into the primary suite, we're gonna come check out the rest of the living space. So we're gonna come right back down the hall here, and then we're gonna see our magnificent open concept here. Great living space here. There's 2 more bedrooms we got to see. This is a standard bedroom with its own bathroom, so like we've seen so far in this video. And then back across the hall, we have our primary bedroom. Got this little storage nook here on the entrance, that's great. And then we have a very spacious bedroom as well with the outdoor access as well to your backyard. And this primary bedroom is fit with an incredible primary bath. Soaring ceilings means soaring showers. And then on the back end of this layout, you're gonna have your walk-in closet. Now, it's one of the smaller ones we'll see today, but still very serviceable, great layout. All right, you guys, that was residence 3, and I had to do a voiceover there because we had some people walking through, and I didn't wanna, get them on camera or make them feel uncomfortable, so I just kind of did a little B-roll there. So now we're gonna be headed to residence 4, and that's across the street here. But you guys, these are so nice. And you see a couple over there as well walking down the walkway, and there's been like 5 families so far that have walked in on me filming. So you guys, and then here's another truck pulling up right here. So you guys, this new construction community is getting a lot of action. And I feel like this first phase is gonna go really quick. So if you're watching this and you're looking to move into Rancho Cucamonga, north of Wilson here, pretty close to the Etiwanda Preserve, you gotta come check these out because there's a lot of people seeing these and I really do feel like they're gonna go fast. That being said, here's residence number 4. This one is over 3,000 square feet. All right, residence 4 is not gonna be staged, but this is actually a good thing because we see staged properties all the time on the channel, and this is a little more realistic of what you're gonna buy when you buy your actual home site. And wow, that is an amazing kitchen. You guys aren't gonna get like the window coverings, but you guys will get this style of paint, right? And then you see how everything is like, it's not bare per se, but it's a little bit of a step down design-wise compared to the models that you're used to seeing. This is pretty much when you buy your house, unless you come in early enough and you get all the upgrades and the designs and stuff like that, this is what you're gonna get. But we're really loving the fact that the 8-burner stove, the double oven, and you guys, this is something we didn't really see in the first 2 models that we've seen so far in this video. This is a much, much longer kitchen island. Let's find out how long. 14 feet, you guys. This is a 14-foot kitchen island. Man, that's pretty big. Now, some of you may be watching this video and say, well, yeah, it's a 14-foot kitchen island because there's no dedicated dining room space. And you're probably right. But, I mean, that's still 14 feet of stone. You know, that gives a really good presence to the kitchen. The one thing about Residence 4 that's pretty crazy is that you're gonna have your own little lobby to your primary bedroom. Look at that. You're gonna be able to put your own seating chairs there. This is like your own little den area for your primary bedroom, which is just insane. I don't think we've ever seen that on the channel. And then right here, you're gonna have your primary bathroom that is fit, again, similar with the vanity in the middle and then the sinks on either side. And then you're gonna have your magnificent car wash of a shower, toilet there in the corner. And then, obviously, you're gonna have your walk-in closet. This is the biggest walk-in closet that we've seen so far today and wraps around a little bit. Very impressed with this layout. Even though it's not staged, you guys, you can kind of get an idea of what you're most likely to expect. It's a little more bare, but that's okay. That's a perfect expectation for buyers walking through. And then you're gonna see over here, more of the bedrooms. They're gonna be pretty similar. What I love, what Lennar has done, is that a lot of them have their own bathrooms, you guys. So these standard bedrooms, a lot of them are gonna have their own baths and their own walk-in closets. So that makes it really nice, really convenient. And you guys, it's just, these are gonna go fast. I keep saying it. And then in this bedroom, we're gonna have another private bathroom as well. So you guys, Residence 4 here at Veranda by Lennar, each room has its own bathroom. So that's really special. This one was a quick breeze through just because I didn't want to bore you guys with all the white. But you guys, great floor plan option, single story, 4 beds, 4.5 baths. Come get it if you need it. So we've seen 3 of the models for Veranda, but remember there are 4 floor plans, only 3 are modeled. These 2 are gonna be the Canyons. Now, similar to the Veranda, there are 3 floor models for the Canyons, but of course we're only gonna see 2 of these modeled. So let's check out to see what these guys got. They're gonna be a little bigger and they're gonna be obviously 2-story, as you can see. You guys, it is a Thursday morning and there are so many people here. So like they have a parking lot for guest parking for people to come check these out, and they got people parking along the street. There's like 7 parking spots, but they're all filled. And so people are having to park on the streets. There are a lot of people here. This is the first time where I've done a tour and I've been having to do voiceovers and things like that because there's so many people here and I don't want to, you know, make them feel uncomfortable by putting them in this video or putting them on camera. And it's just crazy how many people are here right now. It is the opening week, so this is when the interest is definitely gonna be highest. When you walk in, you're gonna be greeted with this awesome little foyer area. And then off to the right, you're gonna have your first bedroom. This is gonna be bedroom number 1. Great size, you guys. And this is pretty much what we're accustomed to seeing in houses that are almost 4,000 square feet in size. This is just a standard downstairs bedroom, you guys. But the amount of space you have and the fact that you have your own private bathroom is gonna be such a big plus. Great bedroom downstairs to get it started off. We're gonna go upstairs later, but let's check out this awesome living space. You guys, this is an amazing space. You guys, if you were gonna have any kind of party in here, or Christmas gatherings, Thanksgiving, you would have enough space for everyone, all your family and friends for sure. We had another person walk in, so we have to do another voiceover. Over here in the corner, you're gonna see your pantry quarters. You're gonna see it's a little dry area here, and then you got your indoor pantry. But honestly, this whole thing can be your pantry. It's definitely big enough. And then your living space here is just so spacious. Everything flows great. In this dining nook over here, you get a good view of the valley on a clear day. Remember, you guys, you're gonna have views for days here. And then off to the side here, you're gonna have a little office room. This can definitely double as a bedroom. And then adjacent to that, you have your bathroom. So your bathroom is one of the more regular bathrooms we'll see. And then you have your garage as well. So your garage is actually gonna be tandem length on one side. So this is a 3-car garage. It's just 2x1. Now let's check out upstairs. All right, guys, when we come up off the stairs, we're gonna have a big loft. This is for sure the biggest loft that we've seen on the channel. I mean, you could definitely have a giant, this is an upstairs living room for sure. Incredible size loft. You can definitely use that for whatever you need it to. I can already envision this being like a poker table, poker room, whatever. And then you're gonna have your bedroom number 3 or 2, depending upon what you use that downstairs office for. And this is gonna be a little bit smaller than the downstairs room that we saw. But even though it's a little bit smaller, it's still gonna have its own bathroom. Very spacious bathroom here. And then it's still gonna have its own walk-in closet also. So this provides all the utility you need. It checks all the boxes for everything you would need for a bedroom. Off the loft here, we're gonna have our laundry room. So probably a bigger laundry room that we've seen today. And then down the hall here, you're gonna have another bedroom with its own bathroom. This is not the primary suite, you guys, but it is a very, very large bedroom. Long hallway. This is probably the primary suite in a lot of older homes, like in the 50s and 60s, but not in this new construction community. You're gonna have a lot of space here. And then out this window, this kind of gives a good depiction of the valley. This is the Inland Empire, you guys. So a little bit of smog over there. There was actually a fire in Harupa Valley yesterday. Looks like they've put that out. Good job, firefighters. But you're gonna see this street right here is Wilson. And then you're gonna see, I don't know if the camera can pick it up very well, but you're gonna see the 210 in the distance over there. So this is the Inland Empire, you guys. This is like the Etowanda School District. And so great opportunity for those coming to check this one out. Then you guys, off the loft, we're gonna have our primary bedroom that looks like a Las Vegas suite. This is a high roller suite right here. Very, very big bedroom, you guys. This is for sure the biggest bedroom we've ever seen on the channel. And it is pretty much 2 rooms into one. So you got your, obviously your bedroom, literally just your bedroom. And then you got your whatever you want room. They have a stage here with the dry bar, wine fridge, and a TV, and your own little miniature living room. That's insane, you guys. Suite level bedroom here. And then you have an amazing primary bath. You got a big shower that's on its own pedestal along with the soaking tub. Another view of the IE. And then you guys, what's also excellent about this bathroom is the walk-in closet is also another great size. So we're used to seeing on the channel kind of like bowling alley, right? Like rectangle rooms. This actually feels like an actual room. And you know, they have a stage here with the designer, you already know. But you guys, such an impressive suite. The combination of the bedroom, the miniature living room, lobby area, the bathroom, and then the closet. Just amazing value here. That was residence 2, and very impressive residence 2. And you see, you guys, there are definitely some people pulling up and checking these out. I've seen so many people today as I'm taking this video. So, man, I mean, this is probably the 5th time I've said it. But if you guys are looking to buy in the North Rancho Cucamonga community, not a lot of new builds in this community. This is the first new build in a while that's not a custom. And you guys got to come check this one out. Our last model today is going to be Residence 3, and it is a big boy. The biggest floor model that Lennar has. So as we walk into Residence 3, greeted with the stairs, hallway leading to the living space. We'll check that out later. But you guys, we have another downstairs bedroom bathroom combo. So you guys, we've talked about this numerous times on the channel. This is perfect for those who, you know, maybe they need to be downstairs or they just prefer to be downstairs. But this is a great sized bedroom. Again, you guys, probably a primary bedroom. And even in your house that you're living in right now, this is pretty standard as it was in the 80s, 70s, 60s. If you have an older home, you know, this is pretty much what your primary bedroom would be, right? It'd be a bathroom and then it'd be a simple bedroom with a closet. But here in the new construction communities with these larger floor plans, this is what you can expect for a standard bedroom. Making our way back to the other side of the hallway and the entrance, we're gonna have our little mudroom here, and we've seen that as a theme in this new construction community. And then it's gonna have its own bathroom as well. So this is what the bathroom that your guests would use. And then that flows awesomely into the living space. Something we don't see often is the pantry leaking under the stairs. So that's kind of a good use of space there. I mean, you have it, so might as well double up extra pantry space. Great downstairs. Let's check out upstairs. Coming up off the stairs now, we're gonna be introduced to a loft that is another great size loft. Almost 4,000 square feet. You expect a good size loft for sure. But this would be a fun game room, a little den for the kids, whatever. Maybe even double as a little office space, homework nook. You have that option because of the space. Off the loft now, down this hallway, we're gonna be introduced to the rest of the bedrooms, starting with bedroom number 2. You guys, when we walked in this one, we saw the good sized wall closet here, and then obviously you see the bedroom. But then you guys, another bathroom. So Lennar has really given everybody a good opportunity here. In a house this size, your room is more than likely gonna have its own bathroom, so that's great. Down the hall here, you're gonna have bedroom number 3, and then guess what? Has its own bathroom. So amazing stuff here by Lennar. Even though it doesn't have a walk-in closet, the amount of space it has is still so ideal. And this is such a smart way of building, especially in square footages in houses of this size and this price point, because this is what the city of Rancho Cucamonga needs. If we're keeping score, bedroom, bathroom, laundry, and then we're gonna have another bedroom and bathroom, you guys. So we really love the way that Lennar has done this for this neighborhood, especially in this community, in this area, and in this price point, because the city of Rancho Cucamonga needed it. One thing I'm kind of feeling too is in these bedrooms, they're all pretty similar size. I think that first one that we saw was a little smaller, but such good sized bedrooms, you guys. That is a full size bed, and you have ample space to walk on either side. You know I like to point that out if you've watched other videos on the channel, just because it's true. Down the hall with all the bedrooms now, away from that, we're gonna have our primary suite, hooked up with its own lobby, like we mentioned before. You guys, this is the first time we've seen this on the channel. Now, we've seen some sitting areas before, but this is its own dedicated little cove. And we saw that in Residence 4 of the last collection, but they're making it known that this is gonna be the norm here. And then we have an incredible primary bedroom here. Excellent space. Man, we're so impressed with all these bedrooms here in this luxury collection. You see the Inland Empire down there as well. On a clear day, you can definitely see down the 15 all the way to Corona. So this is a great vantage point of the city. So this is gonna be our last primary bathroom that we see today in today's video. And man, did we save the best for last. Awesome floor plan, you guys. We're so impressed with everything that Lennar has done here. Awesome shower here. The shower is snuggled in between the private toilet quarters. Need that, obviously. And then behind it is the closet, you guys. So you got the walk-in closet that wraps around. That might make it pretty simple, actually. If you ever have issues down the road with plumbing in your shower, you just come around back here and fix it that way. But you guys, excellent floor plan. Great opportunity here in Rancho Cucamonga. Of all the luxury communities in the Inland Empire, I think you get the most value here. And just because of the community, school districts, and the proximity to freeways and everything that the city's got going on, great opportunity. And we love that it's here in Rancho. Thank you guys for coming along and taking a look at this new construction community by Lennar in Rancho Cucamonga. Right now, Lennar is offering up to 5% of the purchase price towards incentives, whether that be buying down your interest rate or towards closing costs. Now again, this is the first week that this community was open for showing and touring. So that's why you saw a lot of people in my video and why I had to do some voiceovers. So that way I wasn't, making anybody feel uncomfortable about being on camera. But you guys, if you want to see these homes, got to get in early. This phase 1 is going to go quick. Obviously they're very early. They have 166 homes total. But if you like what you saw in this video, call me, text me at the number below, or scan the QR code to get in contact with me, and I'd love to help you out. And if you're new to the channel, considering liking this video and subscribing to the channel for future videos similar to this. But more importantly, go on over to the channel and check out other videos that we've done in cities around the Inland Empire. We might have featured a community that you're interested in next that your family can call home. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate the time spent watching the channel, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.